right, in the continuing saga of dust collection here at the Joinery, I've made a major upgrade to one of our machines and we're trying it out to see if this is something we'll move forward with. But I have bought the GYR Air, it's a GYR Air, I don't know, GYR AIR from Harvey. It's a great machine. I'm in love with this thing already and I just got it installed. So it is very, very fancy. Right now it's hooked to the planer and to the belt sander here. And it runs off of these nice little remote controls, and there's two of them. There's one here right above the start-stop button on the planer, and then there's also one right above the start-stop button on the sander. So it's easy to get to. Now, something about these, when they start up, it takes a few seconds. So here, I'm going to try it out, and you can also see how much quieter this is. I'm hitting the on button now. Now it's up to speed. So what is that? Probably 15, 20 seconds. So you're gonna give it a rest before you start it going. But see how quiet it is? Man, it's nice, it's really nice. And it provides a whole lot more suction than the jets do. The other thing, nice thing about it is that it is a consistent suction. So as the jets get full of dust, especially in the filter, they suck less. Or suck more. I don't know. They suck less, which makes them suck more. And this one does not have that. This is a consistent volume of air that's moving in there. Now, it also has a variable speed drive on it, which can be changed. I've set it to where I think it needs to be, so I don't think any of us need to touch it. If there's some issues with it, let me know and I will adjust it. So let's leave the variable speed amount where it's at. You can use the on-off buttons to start and stop it, so there's nothing to do over here. The next beautiful thing about this dust collector is it has an alarm on the dust bins. So when the dust bin gets full, an alarm will go off. And if you're using it, when that alarm goes off, that means you, Mr. User, needs to change the dust collection, the bags out. And I will show you how to do that. You're gonna love this. It is so simple. So the alarms go off. All you need to do is open the side door, drop it down. It becomes a nice little ramp. You release the bin, you roll it down the ramp. The bins have a little elastic band around them. You pull that off, you pull the bag out, you dump it in the trash, you put the bag back in, you push the bin back in, you take the latch, you latch it, and then you bring the doors back up. And voila, you're up and running again. It's a wonderful, amazing, beautiful thing. Every once in a while, give the red knobs a twist. That will clean out the HEPA filters that are there, and that drops it all down in a container, and then eventually we will clean those containers out. You also have some view glass, so you can see the dust particles and the chips going through. It is wonderful, it is glorious, I love it. So since we moved this in, I had to rearrange some things and we had to update some power again. So I've made some shuffles and kind of made an adjustment for spacing that I hope is better. I also pulled out the old Harbor Freight dust collector because it was not working very well at all, and it's got a jet in its place now. On the old jets with the big filters, you do need to clean, you need to run those a couple of times. You need to spin those filter cleaners every time you use it. The more those filters get clogged, the less it sucks. And then it's just useless to have them on there. The other thing I want to remind you about on all the dust collectors, with the exception of this one that's got the nice alarm on it, if you notice the bag is 2/3 of the way full, then it's time to change those out. And if you keep using it after 2/3, then it becomes a nightmare to change out and actually just makes a bigger mess, and we shouldn't have had dust collection on it to begin with. So please, every time before you start up a dust collector, spin the wipers to clean it and check the bag to make sure it's not full. Other than that, enjoy. If this works out and you like it, please let me know, and we'll look at getting some more of them in. But it costs a lot, so keep coming and tell your friends. We still have openings for membership. We're not looking at closing anytime soon. And hopefully in August, we're in a new, bigger building where we can take even more members. So keep it going. All right, see you on the next one.